Hello everyone, I am excited to present my project for Microsoft AI Agent Hackathon. I have developed a personal finance agent, a multi-agent application designed to act as a comprehensive financial assistant. The system brings together a specialized agent with expertise in handling finance-related queries, such as generating SIPs for our goals and for our retirement, planning our retirement itself using the FIRE concept, then managing and monitoring our portfolios, and it can also analyze the investment that we need to do in specific stock based on the screener data that we find. Each agent collaborates seamlessly and make it easier for user to plan their financial journey and achieve the long-term goals. Now we will get started with the architectural overview. Let's start with explaining architecture. So for this project, I have created a simple React client which has a look like chat-based application. And then in the backend, I have a SignalR server. So it is a WebSocket service which is connected with my front end. Now, all my idea for creating this application is I will create a multi-agent system so that I have separation of concerns and it will hallucinate less. So for this, we have three primary or frontline agents. One is session manager agent, which takes care of user login and sign up processes. Another one is agent router, which based on the user query, decide he should route this query to which agent. For example, portfolio related queries to portfolio manager agent, retirement related to retirement planning agent, and goal related to goal planning agent. And once we have received response from one of these agent, then it will be passed down to markdown agent, which basically creates a markdown which our React can render. So this is the whole idea of this frontline agent. So they don't do any specific special, so they do have specialty, but they don't have specialty in terms of like financing personal finance things. Next thing, second layer we have is of agent factory, which is consumed by agent router, where each agent which is related to personal finance gets registered. So here it is basically a factory pattern where each agent is registered, and runtime it will be decided which to which agent the query should be routed. For example, so there we have three agents: portfolio, retirement, and goal planning agents. These agents are then connected with many plugins so that they have access to external data, or they have access to some calculation logic to perform our application, to that will be performed in our application. So for session manager, we have session manager plugin which basically takes care of sign in and sign up. Then we have user data, which provide us with user information like his name, his password, his not exactly his password. I have created a DTO so it doesn't return password anyways. So but user, his monthly expenditure, his salary, something like that. Then we have portfolio plugin which return us the asset that we have invested it, quantity, and the user ID. So these all things are take care in portfolio plugin. Retirement planning calculates fire and saves the retirement, and goal planning is similar. Then we have finance plugin which takes care of basic calculation related to like making SIP and all that stuff. And all these things are further connected with the repository layer, where we have four table currently: user repository, portfolio repository, and retirement repository, goal repository. So that's it for this architectural overview. And yes, we have used AI Azure AI Foundry. From that, we have made deployment for GPT-4o Mini, and we are using that in our application. Let's start with explaining architecture. We will start with the demo now. So just like any other application, let's start with greeting because we are not sure what we want to do. So now it is asking us to either sign in or sign up. Now, as we can sign in with these many logins, which I have already created, but let's create new one for the sake of demo. Let's say I'm going to create, I want to sign up. So let's say I want to sign up. then it will ask me basically the related information. Now it is asking me username and password. Let's say I just provide username. My username is, let's say, Gampu, and password is test123, or let's say just test12. So now it will try to create new account. So it is saying that sign up is successful, and if I reload this, then I can see that new record is created in users table. Now as we have signed in our application, so we will see the demo of two agents. One is portfolio manager agent and another one is retirement planning agent. So let's start with retirement planning first. I want to do my retirement planning, and let's see what it has got for us. So this is our first assistant, which is also an router. He is saying that we are routing your query to retirement planning. And now retirement planning agent is asking us two main questions: our monthly expenditure and our desired retirement age time frame. So let's say my monthly expenditure is 40,000 and I want to retire in next 20 years. Let's see. Okay, so again, every queries goes to router and then router routes to relevant agent. Again, it is routing it to retirement planning agent with all the necessary details. Okay, so it has responded that here is your personal. So it has calculated my annual expenses. Then based on this annual expenses, it has calculated my current fire number, which is typically 25 times what I have considered, considering 4% of withdrawal rate of my annual expenses. And once that's done, I have adjusted it with inflation, which comes out to be this amount, which I think is 3 crore 84 lakh and 85,000. So this is how it has given a fire number. Now if we go to the fire, it has not currently saved it according to me. Oh, has it? No, it has not. So what is our user ID? Our user ID is 8. Let's, what we will try to do is let's try to save this plan. Please save this plan. Now just for the sake of, just for every agent have his own memory and the agent router have a combined memory which consists of all the input it has given and all the outputs all the agents have given to us. So it has better context for the better routing. Based on your goal maintaining monthly expenditure, let's break down. Okay, let's see if it has saved it or not. Okay, it hasn't. Save this retirement plan for future use. Okay, your retirement plan has been saved. So now let's see. Okay, as you can see, new record is created in my retirement table along with all the details necessary. So we have seen the demo of retirement planning agent. Now we will see about the portfolio manager agent. So for the portfolio manager, the first thing that we need to figure out is, let's say I want to invest my money, but I'm not sure. I'm thinking of investing my money in Reliance Industries. I am thinking of investing money in Reliance Industries. Can you analyze it for me so that I will add it to my portfolio. Let's see what it does. So it has identified that this query will be routed to portfolio manager agent, and it did that. Okay, so it has basically fetched all these metric for the company, which is current price, 52-week high, low P ratio, book value, and all that stuff. And at the top, it has given us a verdict that exit, and this is all the reason why it think that we should exit this stock based on the. Now this criteria is something I have created, and I am not some sort of expert in designing these systems in the sense like which strategy will be best to pick the stock, shall we exit it or shall we stay in it. So it is not really reliable, but it is a demonstration of what we can implement. And once that's done, let's say now I know shall I invest in this stock or not, and I still decide to move further with this. I have bought, let's say, 50 units of Reliance Industries stocks. Add them to my portfolio. Okay, so now if I go to my portfolio, currently as you can see there are two records, and one record is added for user 8, which is quantity 50. And let's say I want to see what is currently in my portfolio. Show me my portfolio. Okay, let's say I come back after some time. I I have kept session as per refresh. So with every new connection, new session gets started. So now we will just log in. Our we will say my name is Gampu and password is test12. Okay, so it has successfully signed me in. Now I want to see what I have in my portfolio. Show me my portfolio. Okay, so it has again identified the agent, and the query will be handled by that agent. So now it is giving me that we have 50 quantity of Reliance Industries whose current value is $65,000. Now even though it has said dollar, I think it is incorrect because we are dealing in rupees here, and I don't have exactly the conversion between dollar and rupees. So this is the thing. We have current value of our shares, and that's it. Let's say I want to see my retirement plan. I want to see my retirement plan. So let's see what our retirement plan we have for user 8. We have this much fire amount, and then okay, it has hallucinated. Let's try that again. Can you get me my retirement plan? Okay, it has figured out that my fire amount is this much, which is close to 1.2 crore, I think it is, and I should do monthly SIP of 73,000. So, yeah, this is it for the dim.